moral failing after moral failing, shame on you. And for you to get up on a mic and to go through and demean those who have had something to say about Brian's moral failing,
come on.
That's wrong.
Yeah.
That's wrong, Bishop. And I can't get with that. That discredits the other ministers and people that said, wait a minute, this isn't right. So then you try to fix it. It's not, you can't fix it. He failed. You can't fix that. And you can't make it right. And you're not going to make it right by pointing fingers. I know what you've done. And I know what you did. And how dare you talk about Brian? I know what you did. And it doesn't make it right.
Leave my friend alone.
It doesn't take his failings away. And it's ridiculous to me. So when we have these charisma-driven preachers that have all of this visible access, and you're going from place to place, and you're sleeping with the women in these church, yeah, I could say more. When I had my, and I'll say this and I'm done. When I had my show on the Word Network, Brian's right-hand man came to me and said, will you do a show about him? I said, what's happening? He was literally his right-hand man. He called me and he said, he was crying. He's a grown man. I have been with Brian for years. I have sacrificed so much to go on the road with him. And I've just seen too much. It's broke me. He has me set him up, women over here and women over there and in the different churches.
Oh, Lord.
He has two women in the church at the same time. And he gave them both the same gift. His armor bearer, I got to go talk to one and say, well, you hold on and, he'll be with you in a minute. And he has me doing all these things. I had no interest in the show. Why would I do that? I'm not Wendy Williams. I had no interest in it. But, and here's the thing, and bishops know about it. They're fully aware of all of this. But was it for the money? Because he could raise so much money? Brian could raise $50,000 in one church.
$100,000.
$100,000. These are real numbers. I'm not exaggerating the numbers.
It's real.
These are actual numbers. And he would split the offering by 50%. Brian made a lot of money. And watch this. And when he gets out, he'll make more.
He gonna make more.
There's no question about that, because there will still be followers that follow him. But here's what I know. What I know and what is true is that God is real, and that when the anointing lifts, you will not be able to live the exact same lifestyle. It won't exist for you anymore.
When you talk about me, you have 400,000 views, 500,000 views. Your only sense of relevance is talking about other people. And I know God hasn't given you a ministry to meddle in other men's affairs. I see you make a statement and say that I don't know why people keep inviting them, but you've never been invited. And you tell me something, you don't know why people continue to invite me. I don't bother you. I've had conversations with you privately. I've asked you, do you have any problems with me? You seem like a woman scorned. You're bitter. You're full of malice and venom. I've never done anything to you. I've asked you what the problem was. Your problem one time was I said something about Leandra. Well, me and Leandra are fine. And we talked about that. Why are you still bothering me? But I know why. If the only way you make money is by discussing someone else, that's what I would do too. But y'all won't leave me alone.
Something. And so how dare you? That's the exploitation of it all. Is what I've always had a problem with. And then at the same time, you're doing foolery and coonery at the same time. So while you're messing with all of these vulnerable women all over the country, it's all over the country and in your church. Watch this. And what I get upset about is that the people in your church know it.
Yeah.
They know it, and they allow it, and they cover for you. And
Bishop Lambert Gates.
They know it, they allow it, and they cover for you. Your board, they know it, they allow it, and they cover for you. Watch this. The church is a place where people talk. So if you're sleeping with me, I'm going to tell my good girlfriend, because everybody got a friend. The friend knows, but the friend got a friend. So there's people all in the congregation that know for sure what you're doing. They know, but they allow it and they do nothing about it. That's the problem that I have. And with the clapping outside, it's a cult. And I think, and it's harder in my studies. I've found, and I'm just getting started in my studies, but I have found that when people are esteemed to be anointed in an area, it's even harder to get rid of them and to speak up. The board finds it harder because they look up to you like you're anointed, like you're God's chosen in some type of way. And so they choose not to tell the truth. Who's fighting for the victims?
That's that, Lexi. There's an audio clip that was sent to me of the people on his board, and one lady said, "Oh, prophet, you're young.
Yeah.
You just need to be a little bit more selective and careful next time of the women that you're messing with." Like, this is your pastor.
That's crazy as hell. That's crazy as hell. And so why are churches historically prioritizing the minister? Why are we choosing the minister to hold up? Is it because of money, to protect the brand of the church? Is it that? Why are we not restoring the victim? Why are we it's crazy as hell to me. This is unaddressed.
You know, one of the girls, Vashti, she said when she spoke out, she said somebody came to her and was trying to harm her and was following her. And I was like, y'all really gonna do that for this nigga?
Absolutely, they will.
Like,
they will. And here's the thing. Here's what I have problem with, is that they know that the power that they have. They don't even have to necessarily say, go do my bidding, go hurt someone or do this. And I don't know if that actually happened. Allegedly, we don't know. But they don't even have to say it. They can just talk about how displeased they are, how disappointed they are, and how I wish it would go away or whatever. And because it's a cult and because people are following blindly, they'll go do something crazy. Because again, I go back to crazy people come to the church because they are looking for something. They have been abused. They're looking. Okay.
yeah. And see, this is the thing, Lexi, like even when it came down, he can sit out here. The only person that I can tell you that he has said something publicly about a man has been Demetrius Senegal. Every other time he's beating up on, bashing women, but all these women are following you.
Yeah, for sure. And he knows it. He knows it. So what's going to happen is he's going to be manipulative while he does his time. And he's going to have time to write people. He's going to have time to strategize as to what I'm going to do when I come out. You know, and so it's going to be strategic. And when he comes out, he's going to hope that those same supporters, he's going to be writing them. He's going to be asking them for money, so that he can have the same lifestyle. Because let's be clear, Brian has had a great run. Brian has lived a life that I have not lived. He has flown privately. He has flown everywhere with his dog, you know, this big German Shepherd or whatever the dog. Because I'm not, guys, I'm not relishing in this. Please believe I am not relishing in this nigga going to jail. I could care less. I don't think
it's gonna be another story. And I feel you, Lexi. I'm like this. I'm not even caught up in all of that because
he's getting out.
He's gonna be out in 9 months.
And he's gonna survive this, and he's gonna do more ministry, and he's gonna screw more women, and it's never gonna stop with this guy. Because he's a consistent serial sexual misconduct
Deviant.
Thank you. And that's what it is. So it's going to continue. So this little stint is just giving him a breather. I mean, let the penis cool off, for Christ's sake. So he needs a minute. Needs a minute. It's on fire. He needs a minute. You know, menage a trois and threesomes and foursomes. Woo! That thing's on fire. There's smoke coming from it.
I need
So it's gonna be
smoke.
9 months. Just let it cool down. Let it cool off a little bit. You know, he'll be back. He'll be right back in business. So, and I'll be writing my dissertation at my fake university with my fake degree, and all my bitterness and me being washed up, and nobody knows who I am at all. And I'll just live my humdrum life, I guess.
You don't know, but you haven't had made CDs and music,
No,
been on TV shows and produced different shows on the Word Network and
not
things.
me.
Like, you're nobody. You know.
Nobody knows. And I'm fine with that. I'm fine with all. But I tell you what I am. I can get up right now and I'm going to go and probably like get me an ice cream cone because I can. I'm not on house arrest and I'm free. I'm free as a bird. I got a lot of freedom in I have time. I can watch this. I can get on a flight, Brian. I can get on a flight and go be bitter in your state. I can go be bitter in Hawaii if I wanted to. I can go with my non-degree. I can absolutely go to Tokyo if I wanted to. But can you meet me? Matter of fact, Brian, let's go meet. Let's talk it all out. Let's meet somewhere. Maybe we can fly somewhere and we can.
Let's go to Starbucks.
Go to Starbucks. Let's have something to drink.
Chai tea latte.
Let's go get some Thai food. I don't know. And let's invite a couple of your women and we can all talk it out. And
Hey,